Hello, this is a quick guide to the Moon Heist Battleground, Grandmaster Nightfall. This Grandmaster Nightfall has Unstoppable and Barrier champions. It's Void Threat, so make sure you got your Void Resists on. Also, the week that we're doing it has Arc Surge, but if it's the weekly GM next week, it'll be Solar Surge, so make sure you're using weapons that match the Surge for the week that you're doing it on. For the loadout, I'm using my Invis Hunter with Graviton Forfeit, Wish End of Anti-Barrier, Unstoppable Fusion, and I'm using Arc Linear because we're doing it on Arc Surge week. Deddies is using his Well Warlock with Phoenix Protocol to be able to spam some wells with Wish Ender, Unstoppable Fusion, and a machine gun. And Limonada is bringing the Stasis Warlock with Omniomnicy to be able to spam the Stacy turrets, Wish Ender, the Fusion Rifle for Unstoppables, and a machine gun. We think Stasis is going to be quite useful for this particular GM because a lot of the rooms are quite small with a lot of ad spawns. Also, the Death Tongue at the very start of the Grandmaster runs away quite quickly and it's hard to slow him down and disappears off into the distance. So Stasis is going to help us stop him so he doesn't get away. So at the start here we're just going to get 3 anti-barrier knights that are going to spawn in succession. So once you kill all of these enemies, the knights and the wizards, that's when the Death Tongue will spawn. So we'll just start off here, just killing them. You're out of range from the tower. You either stay back here or even up on that cliff there, which is where we'll go in a minute. You can rotate around and go on top of this cliff as well for a really good angle, and the turret back there is out of range. So once we kill everything, the last spawn here, the wizard and the last anti-barrier, Death Tongue will spawn like about there. Illuminati's going to have his Stacy turrets ready once we kill this stuff. There it is. Death Tongue spawned. Trying to slow him down and freeze him. Otherwise, if you don't deal with him quickly, he will quickly run past all the enemies and he goes all the way back there where the tower is way back there. And it gets annoying to kill him if you don't deal with him fast. Now you can stay up here, deal with all these waves of ads. You can actually stay up here the whole time if you want. Even deal with the ads far across there if you've got long range weapons. Now the one important thing about this whole section, other than kill everything and don't die, is the boss at the end, the big knight. You have to kill him last. Make sure you kill all the barrier and other champions first before you kill that big knight. Because otherwise, as soon as you kill him, the enemies that are left alive will despawn, and you can ruin Platinum. If you haven't killed all the champions, they'll just despawn. So we've dealt with all the enemies here. If you want to, you can move forward now. You don't want to sit way back here. You can see that's the knight there. An anti-barrier spawns with him at the same time. We need to make sure we still need to kill this ogre and need to kill the barrier champion as well before we take out the boss. Now the wizard's not important, that's all the champions. We can kill the wizard just because it's annoying. But now we just need to kill the knight. As soon as the knight dies, anything that's left alive will also despawn. There we go. Grab your heavy ammo box, so we're full for heavy. As we go to the next part. So when we go down into the bunker, the first few rooms have some enemies but no champions. So if you wanted to, you could just invis past all of those and just get into the ghost scan room. But if you don't have an invis hunter, obviously just kill the few ads that there are. Now in the ghost scan room, we do have a cheese to get into the ceiling. Just jump up into the ceiling. You can actually stay up there and kill the ads from there. Again, Invis Hunter is quite handy to have on this because you will need to drop back down to restart the ghost scan. Because when enemies are near the ghost, it stops the scan. Just watch out here, do get a couple of screeves on the left hand side. In this next room we've got a chieftain down the bottom there, and there's just a couple of ads on the left. Gonna deal with them, then we can move around the side. Now here's the ghost scan room. Gonna deal with a couple of enemies first. And we're not gonna start the ghost scan straight away. We're gonna try and get our warlocks up into the ceiling. It's going to be a slightly more difficult jump on a warlock to make it up there. But what I found is if you come on to the hive gunk here, you can then either jump up to the middle, where Illuminati did, or onto the left side there, where Deddy's did. And from there, there's a pipe, and you can jump up to this catwalk there, where Deddy's just went. So I'll just show you. Jump up here, and kind of get onto this pipe, and then we're up on the ceiling. From here, you don't want to go too far forward because they can see you, but you can peek over the edge and kill anything that's standing near your hive ghost. You can actually swap sides as well. You can see a little bit more from this side. I find where Illuminata is, you don't want to be careful going too far out because you can get shot, but yeah, quite easy for them. Now I'm going to go into a slightly different spot in the middle when I start it, but I'll have to keep jumping down probably. To restart the ghost scan. But yeah, there's actually another spot just underneath them in the middle. It's not really big enough to have multiple people peek out and shoot, but I can just sit here and get a bit of a better angle so I can see the ghost. So yeah, as you can see it says protect ghost, which means the scan stopped because enemies were near it and not us. So I'm just going to invis down. Now with Invis Hunter, I can kind of stay permanently invis. I'm going to try and stay towards the ghost just to progress the scan a bit. Then notice if I jump back up, I'm too far away and it stops the scan. So if you want to do instead, if you didn't have someone confident with the invis, you could have all three of you drop down. It's just definitely a lot scarier with all the ads, because not only do you have to stay near the ghost to keep the scan going, but have all the ads spawning on you at the same time as well. Now we've got champions spawn. There'll be 2 unstoppables that just spawned. So that interrupts the ghost scan anyway, so I'm just going to leave. We'll have to kill the unstops and this yellow bar before I want to progress. I'm just going to stay up here to kill them. There we go. Now the thing changed to protect Ghost, which means I can drop back down and redeploy the Ghost. Now the build I'm running is with Graviton Forfeit. A lot of people sleep on Graviton Forfeit, the infinite invis. I don't realise how quickly your smoke bomb comes back. I'm just going to keep getting my smoke bomb over and over again. Because I'm near enemies. The charge is super fast. Alright. They've interrupted the ghost scan, so I'm going to jump back up into my spot. Take out that sniper before it snipes me. Probably a few more of them as well. Unstop. One there is nearly finishable. I'm gonna drop down and just finish them. Gotta be careful of that guy though. He's far enough away from the ghost so it looks like I can restart the scan anyway. He's finishable now. Nice. We should get some more champs, I believe, as the scan gets higher. There we go, got another one. And the big guy as well. Now we'll go away from the ghost soon, because we definitely want to kill the champ before we finish it. Our team has a lot of finishable now. Be able to drop down now and finish him. Alright. Ghost scan's nearly done. This guy should despawn as soon as we're finished. And because it's not a champion, doesn't really matter if we don't kill him. That's why it's important that we killed the unstoppable champion first, but yeah, it's dead now. We'll grab the ammo box and progress. Yeah, so really important if you're doing that strategy where people are up in the ceiling that you have an invis hunter to be near the scan, as long as they know how to stay invis infinitely to progress it. Makes that part a lot easier so you don't get swarmed. Otherwise, you're gonna have to try and find a corner, deal with each wave of ads, progress the ghost scan little by little. Will probably be the safest way otherwise. Just gonna wait for our team, go into the next part together so all the ads spawn when everyone's ready. So them two are gonna go above me. It's safe up there and you get the laser core, the first laser core there. And I'm gonna go get this one.
Do you want a laser, Daddy?
Yeah, a laser. I'm almost to my super as well.
Yeah, don't miss the laser. I want to... 2 laser, don't have to get a 3rd. If you do have to go get a 3rd though, by the way, just go picking up the same one, makes it a lot easier. I think on my guide for the Mars Battleground, Grandmaster Nightfall, if you go check out that guide, I'm pretty sure I screw up on purpose to show that you can just re-pick up the same laser core. The middle one doesn't respawn, but the ones on the sides do. So I've already killed all the ads over there on the right hand side, so and I could do it again just to show you, but go watch the Mars one. Basically it will just respawn over there, so you can just go pick it up again. Makes it super easy. Oh look, you can see it's charging anyway, so yeah, it charges really fast. Like, it'll be charged before I could even run there myself. And then you can just go pick it up again. That way you don't have to like kill the ads a second time. Also, if you fail to open the door fast enough, all that happens is you don't get that chest for ammo and 1 extra champion spawns that you have to kill. So not a big deal if you don't open the door in time. If it's safer for you just to sit up the top and just wait, you can do that. Now, boss room cheese. There's 2 ways to get up the top. I find the back down here easier. You'd have to be very careful of the death wall though. So when you jump across here, you don't want to go any further forward than like here, or else you just insta-die. There's no turn back, you just die. But then you can jump up on the pipe and just walk up and you can get on the roof. I generally stay down on that catwalk part, not the pipes up here. But yeah, down here, get a good angle on a lot of the ads down below. You can actually go between, like go further back as well. If you want to be back here, you can be. You can take the sides as well, which, you know, can give you an angle if the boss goes to one of the sides. So, use this whole area. Makes it a lot easier. Don't have all the ads swarming you. And for the dunking section, we're actually, again, going to leave our 2 warlocks up here, and I'll just go down, invis, and dunk. Let's begin. Okay, not going too far forward, just jumping up. We'll run up the pipe. So there's the boss down there. Now the ad spawns are in waves, similar to the Europa Battleground. So you could deal with the ads and then shoot the boss. So if you don't want to come up here, I'll deal with each wave of ads and then do a bit of damage to the boss, and then each wave you can kind of push it slower, which is a lot safer. But if you're up here, that doesn't really matter as much. You can just damage the boss. You do have to be careful though, these guys love to throw grenades and snipe you. It's kind of dangerous. The boss will move between the sides of the room, starts in the middle, comes over to the left. There goes teleporting again, back to middle I believe. Now the nades, sometimes when they hit the edge, they just despawn, which is nice. I don't think I can shoot through here. We'll have to go to one of the sides to hit him. Yeah, we can just go here and see him as well. He's gone back to the left side. Oh, Maybe not. Just gonna stay immune forever. Alright, when we get him to half health, you're going to get 2 unstoppable champions. So 2 abominations. You're going to spawn down there. Now I'm going to make sure we kill them before I head down to do the dunking. So already killed one, just gotta kill this one. There we go. Now we can start killing the ball holders, so I'm gonna let them do a lot of the shooting on them. I'll just jump down and grab the balls and dunk. There is a way to dupe balls. It's kind of finicky though, you have to like change weapons before you press the dunk, so I'm not gonna bother with it. You have to swap weapons slightly early and then press the dunk button. So watch out for those nades. You're not be nading me, no? Oh, it falls down. It's trying to push me into it. That's 3 already. Team's doing great at killing these guys. There's one more. I think they can see this guy. Oh. Uh-oh. Didn't want to be tethered there. Alright, all dunks are done. No more champions, so we can just now damage the boss. Once again, I'm just going to jump up. We'll go back to the same spot. Run up the pipe. Oh. Try that again. Leave me alone. Let's go from the top. Where's the boss? There he is. On the left. Because there's no more champs or anything, the ads aren't that important. Obviously if they're going to snipe you or throw nades at you, feel free to kill them, but all we need to do now is just kill the boss. He's gone to the other side. He's gone back to middle. He is right side of middle. Getting immunes in here. Take over the side. Or I could go back to my spot on the side earlier. Yeah, as you can see, pretty safe, makes it pretty easy to get the moon. Grandmaster Nightfall done. I think the boss room would be a little hairy otherwise. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, really helps me out. Bye! Thanks for watching and make sure to subscribe for more. Special thanks to our channel members City and Burnt Toast for their continued support.